Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. Subscribe to Wise Elders Stories channel for more valuable insights. Are you prepared to embrace the richness of life, even as the years advance? Aging presents its own set of challenges, yet the language you use to describe these transitions can significantly influence your health, relationships, and overall joy. In this video, we will explore 3 phrases to avoid and, more crucially, how to transform your communication to foster a vibrant and rewarding life beyond 65. Why should you stay with us until the conclusion? Because the decisions you make today can mold your future as you discover how minor tweaks in your language and behavior can significantly enhance your well-being, deepen your connections, and allow you to appreciate the elegance of growing older. By the end of this video, you'll possess the perspective and techniques to transform your later years into a time that is not just bearable but genuinely fulfilling. In the initial segment, we will explore the significance of silence, beginning with the realization that your health-related grievances may be causing more damage than you realize. Let's transition from lamenting to embrace the journey of building mental resilience while recognizing the impact of negative speech about loved ones on family connections. Discover actionable strategies to shift your narrative and break free from the confines of repetitive stories that anchor you in the past, preventing you from savoring the present. Are you prepared to cultivate a fresh mindset that fosters a healthier, happier, and more connected existence? Stay with us until the conclusion to uncover practical steps that can pave the way to a fulfilling future. I encourage you to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated on new videos. Your support truly matters, and if you found this video enjoyable, consider liking and sharing it to help spread these valuable lessons. If the topic resonates with you, please comment 1, if not, comment 0, to share your thoughts on how I can enhance my content for you. Now, let's dive into part 1, 3 things to avoid saying. First, refrain from complaining excessively about your health, as our bodies naturally change with age. Change can be challenging, and the impact of aging often brings along a variety of physical limitations, aches, pains, and chronic illnesses that can feel like unwelcome guests. It's easy to fall into the habit of voicing our grievances about these changes. After all, who wouldn't want to express their frustrations when things don't feel as they once did? However, have you ever taken a moment to consider whether dwelling on our health issues genuinely aids in our healing process, or if it merely pulls us further into a cycle of frustration and negativity? Could it be that lamenting our circumstances might just? It often seems like things only get tougher as time goes on. Aging can be a challenging journey, with each new day bringing fresh aches and pains, reminding us of our body's changing capabilities. In many ways, voicing our frustrations serves as an outlet for the feelings of vulnerability and disappointment that accompany a body that no longer performs as it once did. It's understandable to find it difficult to maintain a positive outlook when faced with fatigue, back pain, or sleepless nights. However, let's take a moment to reflect on this situation. Viewing things from another angle, discussing our discomfort daily can indeed provide a sense of relief. But does it truly aid in our healing or bring us peace? Or does it merely amplify our negative thoughts, extend our frustration, and possibly burden those around us? The truth is, complaining can easily turn into a habit. It may seem like a minor outlet for the accumulated frustration and discomfort we feel, yet I urge you to consider this. While venting might offer a fleeting release of emotional tension, it doesn't resolve the underlying issues. Often, it amplifies the very thing we wish to escape. Constantly discussing our health issues does not alleviate our pain, nor does it invigorate us. It merely nurtures a sense of dissatisfaction that can accumulate and impact our emotional well-being. This dissatisfaction does not transform our circumstances, it does not relieve aches, lower blood pressure, or heal wounds. Instead, it weighs down the mind with additional negativity, hindering our ability to find peace or joy. Acceptance is essential. Embracing the journey toward peace often begins with a challenging realization: our bodies will inevitably slow down and face limitations as we age. This truth, while difficult to confront, is crucial. Acknowledging the natural course of life does not equate to surrender or a bleak outlook, rather, it signifies an acceptance of our humanity. We must recognize that we are not invincible and that our bodies may not always perform as they once did, and that is perfectly acceptable. The sooner we find harmony with this reality, the more at peace we can become. As we embrace the reality before us, we can find solace in what remains within our grasp. Accepting this truth liberates us from the relentless struggle against time. We come to understand that the lines etched on our skin, the creaks in our joints, and the discomfort we endure are not merely indicators of aging, they are tributes to the lives we've led. Each change we experience serves as evidence of the moments we've cherished, the lessons we've learned, and the remarkable journey we've undertaken. Every wrinkle tells a tale, every ache holds a memory of a life richly lived. Each step serves as a reminder of the paths we've traversed. By embracing this, we shift our attention away from what we lack and instead cherish the gifts we possess, the chance to be present, to breathe, to witness the sunrise, and to hear the birds sing. Once we accept this reality, we must move forward, transforming our mindset. Rather than dwelling on our discomforts and succumbing to the temptation to complain, we should consciously redirect our thoughts. Consider this: what can I do today to enhance my well-being? What small adjustment can I implement to uplift my spirits? Expressing dissatisfaction can lead to impactful actions, such as adding more vegetables to our meals, taking a brief daily walk, or engaging in deep breathing exercises to soothe our minds. These seemingly minor yet significant adjustments can help us reclaim our health, which is crucial. It feels empowering to concentrate on our capabilities instead of our limitations. By welcoming change and taking action, we invigorate our lives. Moreover, when we implement these constructive changes and shift our mindset, we start to let us uplift those around us, choosing to share hope and positivity instead of weighing down our loved ones with complaints. Picture expressing to them, "I'm focusing on enhancing my health," rather than, "I'm feeling awful." Envision redirecting the conversation from suffering to growth. When we discuss our efforts to nurture ourselves, we not only elevate our own spirits but also inspire those in our midst. We transform into a beacon of encouragement rather than a source of negativity. Embracing gratitude is key to this change, even if it may seem like a common notion. It serves as a profound instrument for cultivating peace and joy. Even amidst life's challenges, we can find gratitude in the small things. Appreciate the gift of waking up each day, cherish the moments spent with family, and revel in shared love and laughter. The simple act of embracing gratitude can transform our emotional landscape from despair to hope and resilience. It's essential to recognize that our complaints don't just impact us, they resonate with our loved ones, our family, friends, and children. Our grandchildren wish for our happiness, contentment, and peace. They desire for us to savor the days we have and to discover joy in our lives, regardless of the changes in our bodies. When we frequently voice complaints, we unintentionally burden their hearts, rather than uplifting them with joy and light. This is the last thing we want for those we cherish. Let's keep in mind that our loved ones long to see us thriving, not merely surviving. They want us to embrace our golden years filled with love and laughter. Overwhelmed by the burden of negativity, life is a valuable treasure. As we grow older, we may not have the power to halt time or alter the unavoidable trials that accompany aging, but we can decide our perspective. We can opt to cease our complaints and begin to welcome each day with appreciation, optimism, and affection. Every new day presents a chance to transform our mindset, take small steps toward improved well-being, and fully embrace life. Do not allow the difficulties of aging to deprive you of the joy and tranquility you rightfully deserve. Release the complaints and embrace the beauty of life, regardless of age. The soul can remain youthful despite the body's changes. Avoid speaking poorly of your children, grandchildren, or others. If you're still watching this video and find these lessons valuable, please comment one below to let me know you're still here with me. As we age, we often find ourselves with more time to reflect, observe, and sometimes dwell on the small moments that enrich our lives. This newfound time can be both a blessing and a. As we ponder the past and move through the present, we may inadvertently let the minor events within our families overshadow our thoughts and, ultimately, our expressions. In the stillness of our later years, it becomes all too simple to start evaluating the world around us, particularly those nearest to us, such as our children and grandchildren. Our critiques may stem from frustration, concern, or merely our own perspective shaped by past experiences. Yet, how harmful this can be to the cherished connections of love and understanding. Trust that we have dedicated our lives to building connections. Criticism, whether stemming from sincere concern or a moment of emotional upheaval, often erects barriers between hearts, between generations, and sometimes even within our own souls. The harsh words that flow from those of us who have experienced many decades can easily be misinterpreted by the younger ones, leading to misunderstandings that foster distance and pain. I have seen this unfold firsthand. A well-intended comment, meant to uplift, can inadvertently break the spirit of a child. Grandchild, this is a moment for us to pause and reflect. It's essential to acknowledge that the world your generation is growing up in is profoundly different from the one we knew. The environment you navigate today is faster, louder, and more intricate, presenting its own unique challenges, ones that we might not completely understand unless we truly listen and empathize. I've come to see that when we speak negatively about our children or grandchildren, we often project our own generational perspectives onto their experiences. This is deeply unfair. No matter how much we wish they could grasp the world as we once did, their experiences, struggles, and victories belong to them. Instead of fostering understanding, criticism can leave them feeling unloved, misunderstood, and cast aside, as if they are perpetually falling short of some unspoken standard. It pains me to consider how frequently this occurs when, with more thoughtful words, we could extend a lifeline of support and love. When we allow ourselves to fall into the pattern of speaking poorly of others, it becomes a disservice to the connections we could nurture. It feels as though we are unlocking a gateway to an overwhelming tide of negativity. This negativity perpetuates itself. One critical thought spirals into another, leading us to incessantly seek out flaws. In this relentless pursuit, we become blind to the beauty in others, fixating instead on their imperfections. In the process, we forfeit something invaluable, not only the tranquility within our hearts but also the bonds we share with our loved ones. The mere act of criticism can create a chasm between us and those we cherish, driving them away and instilling hesitation in their hearts. Surrounding us, I sense that gradual and agonizing separation. It's isolating, it's heartbreaking, and ultimately, it's unnecessary. Yet, here's a truth I've come to embrace more profoundly with age: perfection is a myth. Our children, our grandchildren, and even ourselves are not flawless. We all possess strengths and weaknesses, and that's perfectly acceptable. Each of us is, in our own unique ways, evolving, learning, and navigating this intricate journey of life. So rather than casting judgment, why not extend a hand of encouragement? Just imagine the difference we could make if we chose to uplift instead of criticize. Our faults can be transformed into opportunities to uplift others. A kind word or a gentle nudge has the power to alter the trajectory of someone's day, or even their life. Rather than saying, "You never listen when you work," consider, "I know you can do better if you take a moment to think it through." The contrast between these two expressions is striking. The first erects barriers, while the second invites possibilities. I've discovered that when I refrain from speaking poorly of others, especially those I cherish, I experience a sense of lightness, freedom, and inner peace, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. Emphasizing the positive, even in the smallest details, cultivates a sense of joy. I find myself treasuring the serene moments spent with my family, listening with affection and witnessing the growth of my grandchildren, filled with profound pride. There is immense beauty in the ordinary, and when we clear our minds of judgment, we can truly appreciate it all around us. A home brimming with laughter, kindness, and love is not a mere coincidence. It stems from deliberate choices, gentle words, and a heart that embraces acceptance. When we opt to refrain from speaking negatively about our children, we contribute to this nurturing environment. Grandchildren or others, we are cultivating seeds of peace, understanding, and, most importantly, love. Ultimately, maintaining harmony in our family transcends mere peacekeeping. It involves nurturing the souls of those we cherish. The joy and serenity we foster within our homes accompany us, granting us the energy and strength to navigate the later years of our lives with purpose and meaning. Therefore, let us choose our words with intention, for within them resides the power to heal, uplift, and forge a lasting legacy. Love and connection intertwine as we navigate the tapestry of our lives. In this season of reflection, we often find ourselves revisiting the past, where our minds are awash with cherished memories, acts of bravery, and the heart-wrenching losses we've faced. These recollections, both uplifting and melancholic, accompany us, molding our identities and illustrating the journey we've undertaken. Each twist and turn unveils the triumphs we've embraced, the struggles we've endured, and the deep insights we've gained along the way. But I pose this question: does the constant retelling of those stories, those fragments of the past, genuinely lead us to peace and happiness, or do they unintentionally distance us from the vibrancy of the present? At times, revisiting the past appears to serve as a means to validate our worth, seek acknowledgement from others, or perhaps merely to evade the burdens of the present. We might find ourselves recounting tales of our youth, detailing our tireless efforts, the way we nurtured our children, or how we triumphed over the challenges life presented. These stories hold an undeniable beauty, intricately woven into our journeys and deserving of our utmost appreciation. Yet, when we find ourselves recounting them time and again, it's essential to reflect: are these tales truly engaging for the listener, or merely polite nods from those around us? As we slip into the routine of sharing familiar narratives, particularly with younger generations like our grandchildren or friends, we risk fostering a sense of monotony. What once felt profoundly meaningful may start to seem stale and disconnected to others. Feeling detached from our current lives and experiences can lead to an emotional void, often unnoticed. The yearning for appreciation, connection, and understanding can turn into a burden for those who listen merely out of courtesy. It's truly disheartening to consider that our cherished memories, those pivotal moments that shape us, may fade into the monotony of life. Yet, we must confront a harsh reality: fixating on the past deprives us of the opportunity to truly embrace the present. The past, regardless of its content, holds us back from fully engaging with now. Whether marked by beauty or tinged with sorrow, the past is immutable. We cannot alter it or relive it, and it won't grant us enduring joy if we remain ensnared in its shadows. The present, however, is a gift, a precious moment we can grasp, brimming with potential for happiness, connection, and peace. Yet, if we remain tethered to what has transpired, how can we genuinely live? How can we wholeheartedly embrace what lies ahead? Take a moment to reflect. How many times have you sat with your grandchildren or shared time with your loved ones? Cherished individuals, only to find that you devoted more time to recounting past struggles than to absorbing their tales, their joy, and their journeys. How many meals have you enjoyed with your family, only to have your thoughts drift back to old memories of hardship and sorrow? The past carries significance. It imparts the lessons necessary for our growth. Yet, the present is where life truly unfolds, where the genuine magic occurs. To embrace it fully, we must release what no longer benefits us. Letting go does not equate to forgetting, it signifies a choice to honor. The past should be embraced with appreciation instead of being held onto out of fear or routine. It ought to serve as the bedrock for our present, not the shackles binding us to memories that no longer sustain us. So, how do we liberate ourselves from this cycle of repetition? It starts with narrating our experiences in a fresh light, imbuing them with deeper significance. Rather than merely recounting our actions, we can convey the insights we've gathered throughout our journey. Instead of saying, "Back in the day, I work tirelessly to support the whole family, we might express. Through all the challenges faced, I discovered resilience and strength. Through my experiences, I've come to understand that love and perseverance form the bedrock of a truly happy and fulfilling life. It's these profound lessons, the emotional truths woven into our narratives, that captivate and forge connections with others, creating bonds that endure. Sharing these insights not only preserves the memory but also enriches the listener, providing them with something meaningful to take with them. To break the cycle of the past, we must redirect our focus from what lies behind us to what awaits ahead. Take a moment to observe your surroundings. Embrace the thrill of discovering new passions and find delight in the little moments that may have slipped by unnoticed. Engage in fresh hobbies that rejuvenate your spirit. These simple steps will not only enhance your enjoyment of life but also infuse your relationships with vitality. Forge connections rooted in the now, rather than clinging to bygone memories. Life is not merely a reflection of what has transpired, it is defined by the choices we make today. While the past has influenced us, it is the present that offers the true potential for happiness. Allow those old narratives to fade and refrain from revisiting them. Time and again, embrace the chance to forge new memories, explore fresh experiences, and pen new chapters. Life continues to unfold, and each day offers a canvas to craft a narrative rich with meaning, love, and joy. Your memories serve as the wind in your sails, propelling you onward rather than anchoring you to a past that has faded. There is still an abundance of beauty and experiences awaiting you. Allow every moment you encounter to weave into the tale you are crafting, and in doing so, you will discover that not only are you. Embrace the fullness of your life while fostering an environment filled with love, peace, and excitement for those around you. This is your moment. Don't allow it to fade into the background of memories that no longer benefit you. Make the choice to live, to be present, and to embrace joy. Now, let's discuss 3 things to avoid. First, don't isolate yourself. As we age, the temptation to retreat into solitude can grow stronger. The clamor of the world, the hectic pace of life, and the relentless rush can feel overwhelming, leading many to seek a quiet space where they can simply be. Take a moment to breathe. It's perfectly normal to seek a little quiet and a peaceful escape from the chaos of life. However, my dear friend, we must tread carefully. What begins as solitude can subtly transform into isolation. Gradually, we may find ourselves retreating, reducing our interactions, shying away from conversations, and distancing ourselves from those who genuinely care. What starts as a simple desire for rest can evolve into a perilous pattern of isolation, and believe me, this can lead to significant repercussions for both your mental and physical well-being. Overall happiness invites us to pause and reflect. As human beings, we possess an inherent desire for connection. We are social creatures designed to engage with one another. This need does not fade with age. Our hearts and minds yearn for relationships, shared experiences, and the warmth of simply being together. It is a truth we cannot overlook. When we opt for isolation, we shut ourselves off from the very elements that nourish us: companionship, support, and empathy, essentials for our well-being. As we navigate the journey of aging, it's crucial to recognize the emotional struggles many elderly individuals face. A poignant reality is that countless seniors grapple with the feeling that their significance has diminished over time. They often perceive their declining physical vitality or perceived lack of utility as indicators of their worthlessness, leading them to feel disconnected and burdensome to the younger generation. This belief can drive them into deeper isolation, which is truly heartbreaking. It is vital to understand that one's value does not diminish with age. The wisdom and experiences accumulated over the years remain invaluable. Experiences and the lessons gathered over the years are invaluable treasures that only you can provide. These gifts can guide younger generations, helping them navigate life's challenges with grace. Your life holds meaning, and you have so much to share if you simply open your heart. Imagine, for just a moment, what would happen if you chose to isolate yourself completely. If you lived each day alone, disconnected from the world outside your door, how would you feel? How would your mind begin to unravel in that solitude? Silence. Research consistently indicates that social isolation significantly contributes to depression, anxiety, and even cognitive decline. In the absence of comforting companionship, our minds can spiral, ensnared by negative thoughts and feelings of loneliness that grow increasingly burdensome with each day. If you're still watching this video and find these insights valuable, please comment "Tobe" below to let me know you're still here with me. Yet, there is hope. The reality is that forging connections with others, whether it's engaging with family, friends, or even unfamiliar faces, holds remarkable restorative qualities. When you converse with those dear to you, share laughter, and exchange stories, you forge connections that nurture your spirit. This interaction keeps you anchored, elevates your mood, and contributes positively to your physical well-being. Socializing can alleviate stress, promote better sleep, and even bolster heart health. The evidence is undeniable. Connection not only prolongs our lives but also enriches our experiences. You might wonder, however, how to embrace this as you age. It's entirely possible to forge new friendships or engage in social activities. I understand how it can feel like time has passed you by, leaving you on the sidelines. However, I promise you, it's never too late. Building connections doesn't need to be daunting. It can begin with something as straightforward as a friendly chat with a neighbor, a phone call to a family member, or even participating in a local senior center or community group. These small gestures are not merely acts of kindness, they are expressions of love. Remind yourself that you have so much to offer and to gain. Let's acknowledge the incredible potential of technology. While it may seem daunting at times, today's advancements are truly a blessing. They serve as a bridge, linking us to family, friends, and the wider world, regardless of our location. It's never been simpler to reach out to your children or grandchildren through video calls or to participate in online communities that resonate with your passions. These resources are not solely for the younger generation, they are for anyone who desires to remain connected and feel part of something greater than themselves. Please don't allow solitude to rob you of your happiness. You are worthy of far more than endless solitary days. You are meant to be enveloped by laughter, by love, by warmth. Every single day presents a chance for connection, an opportunity to engage with those around you, to share your narratives, to open your heart. The world is in need of you, your experiences, and your insights, so take that step today. Greet the person beside you, inquire about their well-being, and share a piece of your own heart. You may find it surprisingly uplifting to reconnect, to rekindle that spark of love and laughter. Life is a journey, and no matter how many years have passed, you're still on it. Connection is the bridge that helps us navigate the ups and downs, the challenges and the joys. You, my friend, deserve to walk that bridge with your head held high and your heart open wide. Don't neglect your health. Old age is a reality we all must face, but it should never be seen as a sentence to decline. As we get older, our bodies may start to lose the flexibility and vitality that once defined us. Familiar aches and pains, high blood pressure, heart problems, and countless other health challenges can make life feel more difficult. It's easy to view these struggles as a normal part of growing older. However, the reality is that while aging is inevitable, the quality of life you experience in your later years is entirely in your hands. The choices you make regarding your self-care today will shape how you feel tomorrow and beyond. Health, my dear friend, is the cornerstone of everything that truly matters. Wealth may have been amassed, and a loving family may surround you, yet without good health, what value do these treasures hold? How can you savor the precious moments, sharing laughter with grandchildren, feeling the warmth of a partner's embrace, or relishing a serene sunset, if your body is in pain or perpetually hindering you? Ignoring your health doesn't solely impact you, it places a weight on those who cherish you. Your loved ones will bear the worry and will endure the struggle alongside you. Health transcends mere existence. Living longer is not just about the number of years, it's about embracing joy, vitality, and savoring the simplest moments life has to offer. There's a prevalent notion among older adults that it's too late to prioritize health, that the journey is all downhill from here. However, this couldn't be more misleading. It's never too late, regardless of the years that have gone by. You hold the power to transform your health for the better. Small, consistent changes, like taking a daily walk or opting for healthier food choices, can significantly impact your well-being. Well-being is crucial, and it's important not to fall into the trap of believing that your actions can't lead to change. Scientific studies have shown that a healthy lifestyle can significantly lower the risks of diseases such as cardiovascular issues, diabetes, and cognitive decline, which are prevalent among older adults. One of the most heartbreaking observations is when older adults overlook minor health concerns. What may appear to be a trivial backache or a restless night can, if neglected, develop into something much more serious. In challenging circumstances, the mind often downplays the severity of issues, yet these can serve as crucial warning signs that deserve our attention. Regular consultations with your healthcare provider are essential. They need not be intimidating or overwhelming. This straightforward act of prevention can spare you from considerable discomfort and distress later on. Additionally, we must acknowledge the significance of proper nutrition. Many older individuals persist in consuming the same foods they enjoyed in their youth, despite their bodies now requiring a different approach. It's truly painful to see someone hold on to routines that no longer benefit them. As the years go by, the body demands more vitamins, minerals, and fiber, so it's essential to load your plate with vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Incorporating healthier protein options like fish, beans, and low-fat dairy while cutting back on foods rich in sugar, salt, and saturated fats can significantly impact your daily well-being and self-perception. Additionally, engaging in regular exercise is vital for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Aging can be a daunting experience, and I want to emphasize that many might perceive their bodies as too delicate for physical activity. However, the reality is that even mild forms of movement, such as walking, gardening, or light stretching, can have remarkable effects on both your body and mind. Engaging in daily movement doesn't need to be strenuous to yield positive results. It can enhance heart health, maintain joint flexibility, and elevate your mood. Just 30 minutes of gentle activity each day can lead to significant improvements in your physical and emotional well-being. Mental health is equally important. Essential as our physical well-being, particularly as we grow older, it's all too common to slip into feelings of loneliness, sadness, or anxiety about the future. However, it's crucial to remember that your mental and emotional health holds equal significance. Extended periods of anxiety or isolation can spiral into depression, which can drain your energy, joy, and desire to engage with life. Therefore, I encourage you to carve out time for pursuits that uplift you, whether it's connecting with friends, participating in a community group, or simply curling up with a good book. Engaging with a captivating book, practicing mindfulness meditation, or embracing yoga can soothe your mind and rejuvenate your spirit. Ultimately, remember this: nurturing your well-being is not a chore, it is a profound expression of self-love. By prioritizing your health, you are not merely extending your lifespan, you are enriching the quality of your years. You are granting yourself the invaluable chance to cherish moments with loved ones, witness the growth of your grandchildren, and explore the world with a heart brimming with gratitude. Health transcends being a mere gift. To yourself, it's the most precious gift you can offer your loved ones. They want you to be here for as long as possible, living the best life you can. Don't use old age as an excuse to neglect your health. Use it as your motivation to show yourself the love and care you deserve. It's never too late to begin, and every small step you take today will lead to a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. So make that doctor's appointment, eat more nutritious foods, get moving, and take care of your mental well-being. Your health is your most valuable asset. It's essential to approach this phase with careful consideration. Many envision old age as a period of relaxation, freedom, and the enjoyment of the fruits of their labor. However, it often presents unforeseen challenges, particularly in financial management. For some, there's a common belief that after years of diligent saving for retirement, financial worries should be behind them. Yet, the reality is much more intricate. Navigating finances during these years requires more than just a simplistic approach. Having enough to get by requires wisdom, balance, and careful thought. The two extremes, overspending and extreme frugality, can both drain you in ways that detract from the joy and peace you deserve in your later years. Overspending often stems from a place of misplaced desire, driven by the urge to indulge in things we believe will compensate for years of hard work and sacrifice. After a lifetime of struggle, it's easy to fall into the trap of treating yourself to lavish vacations, expensive purchases, or high-risk investments in the hope of recapturing what was lost. Time or experience can be a delicate balance. While indulging in luxury is not inherently wrong, provided you have the means, it's crucial to reflect on whether it will add lasting value to your life or merely serve as a temporary delight. Consider whether the happiness derived from acquiring that new gadget or embarking on an extravagant trip will endure, or if it will eventually dissipate, leaving you yearning for more. On the other hand, extreme frugality often arises from a fear of depleting savings or becoming a burden to loved ones. It may constrict your finances to the point where even essential needs like food, healthcare, and self-care feel like unattainable luxuries. However, my dear friend, this mindset is equally harmful as excessive spending. The later years of life should not be a barren, joyless experience dominated by anxiety and scarcity. Instead, they should be a period for savoring the rewards of your hard work, nurturing connections with loved ones, and embracing a sense of tranquility. By eliminating all forms of enjoyment, you deprive yourself of the small pleasures that enrich life. So, how do we navigate this balance? That perfect equilibrium, that harmonious blend between indulgence and the denial of life's simple pleasures. The initial move is to engage in sincere self-reflection regarding your financial situation. Assess your assets, your retirement funds, and any familial assistance you might have. Next, outline your necessary expenditures, items such as groceries, utilities, medications, and healthcare. By understanding precisely what you require to sustain a comfortable and healthy existence, you'll be more prepared to make thoughtful decisions. Consider carefully how you allocate your finances, as the later years of life should not be spent pursuing fleeting pleasures that lack genuine significance. While a brand new smartphone or a lavish wardrobe may provide a temporary thrill, they won't offer enduring satisfaction. Instead, reflect on what is truly important and what will enrich your spirit over time. Focus on investing in meaningful, lasting experiences. Envision spending time with your grandchildren, enjoying activities that bring you joy, or getting involved in local community events. Fostering a sense of connection, these moments will fill your heart and create cherished memories. It's essential to remember one of the most prudent investments in later years, your health. Allocate a portion of your income for regular checkups, nutritious meals, and physical activity that will keep you strong and vibrant. Good health serves as the foundation for everything, enabling you to continue enjoying life while minimizing the risk of costly medical emergencies in the future. Another vital aspect is assisting When it comes to your family, particularly your children and grandchildren, it's only natural to desire to share your resources with them, driven by love and affection. However, it's important to exercise caution and avoid feeling pressured to give beyond your means. Your children and grandchildren will value your time, wisdom, and presence far more than any material possessions. Prioritize your own needs first, your financial stability, health, and peace of mind. If you stretch yourself too thin, you may find it difficult to provide genuine support, and it could lead to feelings of resentment. Feeling drained? If you're still watching this video and find these lessons valuable, please comment 3 below to let me know you're still with me. Old age doesn't have to mean high expenses or a lavish lifestyle. Instead, happiness can be discovered in the simplest of things, the joy of an afternoon walk, a meaningful conversation with an old friend, or the peace that comes from curling up with a good book. Small, inexpensive pleasures can bring far more satisfaction than we ever imagined through engaging in activities. Engaging with social groups designed for seniors not only boosts your mental health but also fosters connections with others who share your interests, effectively reducing feelings of loneliness and isolation. Additionally, many older adults often fret about the material wealth they leave for their children or grandchildren. However, the most significant legacy you can offer isn't financial, it's the love, wisdom, and life lessons you've gathered. The experiences, stories, and laughter you share with your loved ones are invaluable treasures that money cannot purchase. It's time to share the wisdom you've gathered throughout your journey, the insights you longed for, and the narratives that have molded your character. This is the genuine legacy you will impart, one that will endure far beyond any monetary contribution. My dear friend, navigating your finances in later years can indeed be daunting, yet it is not insurmountable. Striking a balance is essential. Don't allow money to transform into a source of anxiety or a weight to bear. Instead, let it serve as a means to enrich your life, allowing you to devote your time to what truly matters. Focus on what truly matters and make choices that lead to lasting happiness. Grant yourself the tranquility and satisfaction you've diligently pursued. Ultimately, it's not the amount of wealth you possess, but the way you have lived and loved that shapes a meaningful life. In Part 3, consider 3 places to avoid. First, steer clear of environments that are excessively loud or chaotic. As we grow older, our priorities evolve. We yearn for simplicity, peaceful moments, good health, and a life unburdened by the incessant clamor and rush that once felt inescapable. The pace of our youth often obscures the true worth of tranquility, of calm, of savoring moments. It is only with the passage of time that we start to genuinely recognize the deep beauty of peace, not merely within ourselves but also in the world around us. Regrettably, many overlook the significant influence our surroundings exert on our mental and physical health. Noise, chaos, and disorder are not mere irritations, they can pose real dangers, particularly as we age. As we advance into our later years, our bodies become more sensitive to these disturbances. Our resilience diminishes, and our minds struggle to cope with the overstimulation we previously managed. Our sensitivity to external factors heightens, and what once felt like minor annoyances, such as loud noises or crowded places, can significantly impact our well-being. It's often easy to overlook, yet the cumulative effects of these disturbances can be profound. The stress, fatigue, and sense of overwhelm gradually chip away at the serene life we are entitled to in our later years. This erosion may not be immediately apparent. It's evident that the constant noise and chaos accumulate over time, gradually depleting our energy, increasing our stress levels, and impacting our overall well-being. Studies show that loud sounds can elevate blood pressure, contribute to stress, and disrupt sleep patterns. For older adults, the effects are even more significant, as our bodies no longer recover as they once did. What may have been a minor annoyance can transform into a serious issue. Our focus wanes, irritability sets in, and mental clarity diminishes, leaving us in a challenging state. Feeling drained, anxious, and unable to embrace the joy we deserve in our later years. Additionally, chaotic, crowded places can pose physical hazards. The very act of navigating through a sea of people can turn into an obstacle course, increasing the risk of falls or accidents for seniors. A simple fall can lead to severe consequences, and something as minor as tripping can have long-lasting health effects that may take months, if not years, to recover from. However, it's not just the physical risks that warrant concern, the mind suffers just as much in such environments. In a world filled with chaos and clamor, finding tranquility can feel like an elusive dream. Anxiety, frustration, and exhaustion often cloud our minds, making it challenging to appreciate the serene beauty that surrounds us. For older adults, nurturing emotional balance and mental serenity is crucial, not merely for enhancing life quality but also for sustaining overall well-being. Thus, peace transcends mere luxury. It is an essential element of health. It embodies more than just an emotion, it represents a pathway to healing. Peace soothes the body, steadies heart rates, normalizes blood pressure, and fosters a sense of well-being. Allowing the mind to rest and rejuvenate serves as a balm for the soul, restoring clarity and balance to our lives. In a tranquil space, we can reconnect with ourselves and the world around us in a deeper, more meaningful way. Aging is an opportunity to savor the gentler, more fulfilling aspects of life. After years of hard work, sacrifice, and navigating countless challenges, it is time to step back and embrace the quiet beauty of the world. Instead of seeking out loud, stressful environments, look for those that soothe your spirit. Whether it's a serene park, a quiet library, or a snug cafe where your thoughts can flow freely without the relentless buzz of the outside world, these havens offer tranquility, warmth, and a sense of belonging, not only to nature but to a soothing stillness that can be profoundly restorative. As you contemplate entering a new space, pause to reflect. Will this environment genuinely enhance my well-being? Will it provide solace, or will it contribute to the clamor and stress of my existence? Our later years ought to be rich with joy and peace, and making thoughtful choices is essential. The ideal setting is among the easiest yet most powerful means to reach your goals. When uncertain, choose tranquil spaces. Those with fresh air, vibrant greenery, and minimal noise create an ideal refuge for contemplation and calm. Parks, lakes, or serene suburban neighborhoods present a chance to pause and appreciate life's simplicity. Conversely, crowded and hectic environments, such as busy shopping centers, packed markets, or chaotic events, should be sidestepped whenever feasible. If attendance is necessary, aim to go during quieter times. Calmness envelopes us when crowds dwindle and chaos subsides. Above all, we should seek out natural environments, for nature possesses profound healing power. A leisurely walk through the woods, a serene moment by the beach, or simply resting under the shade of a tree in a quaint garden can work wonders for the soul. It is in these tranquil moments that we reconnect, recharge, and fully embrace the peace we all deserve. As we age, it is vital to steer clear of places detrimental to our well-being. Our health is one of our most treasured assets. A foundation that enables us to genuinely appreciate the beauty and tranquility of our later years is essential. We envision living those years filled with peace, happiness, and comfort. However, we frequently overlook the simple yet vital choices that influence our daily experiences, particularly regarding the places we choose to visit. It's all too easy to forget that our bodies are not as resilient as they once were, and a single trip to an unsuitable location can adversely affect our well-being, turning our golden years into anything but joyful. As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable. As we journey through life, the vigor and vitality of our younger years gradually diminish. The inevitable transformations that accompany aging, affecting our bones, hearts, and lungs, heighten our sensitivity to the world around us. Our capacity to endure harsh weather, navigate rugged landscapes, or even breathe in the air we once took for granted becomes increasingly challenged. The freedom we once felt in exploring new and unfamiliar territories, such as high-altitude regions with their sparse air and reduced oxygen, shifts from exhilarating to daunting. Visiting these heights can be perilous for those with heart issues or elevated blood pressure, as it may induce dizziness, breathlessness, or a pounding headache. Additionally, the extreme climates, whether the sweltering heat of the desert or the frigid temperatures of the mountains, can take a toll on your body, potentially resulting in heat stroke or an unforeseen chill that could lead to a debilitating cold, leaving you drained and unwell. Moreover, the hustle and bustle of crowded venues, markets, festivals, and outdoor events can add to the chaos. While these environments may appear vibrant and engaging, they can pose significant challenges for older adults. The overwhelming crowds, incessant noise, and frantic pace can create a sense of chaos. The danger of falling or being jostled becomes a pressing concern, and the physical and emotional toll of maneuvering through such settings can be exhausting, leading to mental fatigue and physical weariness. The feeling of helplessness in these situations can evoke vulnerability, insecurity, and anxiety. This is not the essence of a fulfilling retirement. We deserve environments that foster tranquility and comfort. Tranquility, not stress, is essential, and one of the most critical factors often overlooked is the accessibility of medical care. Health emergencies can strike at any moment, and as we age, the risks increase. What if you're in a remote area with no access to medical facilities? What if you suddenly experience chest pain, difficulty breathing, or any other serious condition? Being far from a hospital or emergency services could make all the difference between life and death. Imagine the panic, the helplessness. The feeling of regret that might wash over you if your body craves the nutrients it desperately needs, yet help is miles away, is profound. As we age, prioritizing our safety and health becomes paramount. We must be conscious of the places we choose to visit and steer clear of situations that could jeopardize our well-being. Our time in this world is invaluable, and each moment should be cherished in comfort, surrounded by care, and within environments that nurture our health. Rather than pursuing risky adventures, let's embrace the joy of simply enjoying life. Serene and enriching moments in environments that support our well-being are essential, for our health is the most precious asset we possess, deserving of our utmost protection. It is wise to steer clear of locations fraught with safety concerns. As we age, life adopts a gentler cadence. The vibrant excitement of our youth gives way to a desire for calm, serenity, and the simple pleasures that each day brings. Our once robust health transforms into a fragile gem that requires our diligent safeguarding. While the days of thrill and unpredictability may have waned, that doesn't imply we should cease living. Rather, it calls for a more mindful approach, where we cherish each moment and make choices that reflect the value of our existence. A crucial aspect of this is steering clear of environments that pose significant safety risks, those that might inadvertently jeopardize our well-being, both physically and emotionally. As we grow older, our bodies don't recover as they once did. The resilience of youth gives way to a vulnerability that can leave us susceptible to the threats surrounding us. It's challenging to disregard the reality that a body once robust and agile now requires more time to bounce back from even slight challenges. This underscores the importance of being mindful of our surroundings and the environments we choose to inhabit. Unsafe locations, whether plagued by crime, overcrowded, or polluted, can have an especially detrimental impact on older individuals. The last thing we want is to find ourselves in a scenario where a minor misstep could lead to far more serious consequences. Consider, for instance, areas with elevated crime rates. These environments frequently render older adults vulnerable. Targets for theft, scams, or worse, criminals often perceive us as vulnerable, an easy mark for their unscrupulous ways. They understand that we may lack the strength to fight back or the quick reflexes to protect ourselves. The thought of someone preying on us due to our age is unsettling, yet it is a harsh reality many seniors confront. It's heartbreaking to consider the trust we place in the world, only to have it shattered by the actions of those who seek to exploit us. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please share your thoughts below to confirm your presence with me. Then, consider the crowded, bustling environments such as busy markets, festivals, or disorganized public events. At first glance, these may appear to be lively celebrations of life, yet they often harbor concealed risks. The throngs of people, rushing in every direction, combined with the chaos of overcrowding, can create a precarious situation for accidents. While a fall might seem trivial for younger individuals, it poses significant risks for seniors. A single misstep could lead to a fracture, a sprained ankle, or worse, something that can forever change our mobility, our independence, and even our sense of self. No one should have to face such vulnerability in what should be a safe and enjoyable environment. Environmental hazards also weigh heavily on our well-being. Polluted areas, loud construction sites, and spaces filled with constant noise pollution do far more than irritate the senses. These factors can silently chip away at our health, causing respiratory problems, stress, and The impact of anxiety in these environments on our physical and mental well-being is significant, often remaining unnoticed until the consequences manifest. A person's peace of mind is fragile, easily disrupted by various factors. Another pressing issue is the limited access to healthcare in remote areas. It's crucial to recognize the unpredictable nature of health. As we age, our bodies can change unexpectedly, and a medical emergency can strike without warning: a heart attack, sudden breathing difficulties, or an unexpected fall. Experiences that lead to a concussion require swift action, especially in locations where medical services or emergency support are scarce. The repercussions of postponing treatment can be severe, and the lack of assistance during critical times is a weight no one should bear. So, how can we embrace life while protecting our well-being and joy? Primarily, thorough research is essential. Before embarking on any journey, invest time in understanding the safety and security of the destination, and discover what resources are accessible in terms of. When it comes to medical care and general safety, it's important to seek guidance if you're feeling uncertain. Don't hesitate to reach out to a family member or a trusted friend for advice. You should feel assured about the places you choose to visit, ensuring they meet your health needs and provide the security you deserve. Additionally, consider seeking out quieter, more peaceful spaces rather than diving into a chaotic market. A tranquil cafe or a serene park might offer the kind of calm that nurtures your well-being. Look for community groups or clubs that are friendly to seniors, where you can connect and engage. Delight in engaging with social activities within a nurturing and secure atmosphere. When you find yourself among those who truly grasp your needs, you can unwind and savor the moments without anxiety or tension. The presence of a companion can significantly enhance your experience. There's a reassuring sense of having someone alongside you, prepared to assist if challenges arise. Should you venture out alone, it's wise to inform someone of your destination and anticipated return time. Keeping your phone charged, with emergency contacts readily accessible, proves to be an essential resource. It may appear as in times of uncertainty, even the smallest things can offer a sense of calm and the assurance needed to confront the world. Ultimately, life is a delicate balance. We must keep living and exploring while also recognizing our duty to nurture ourselves and prioritize our well-being. Although our bodies may not possess the same resilience as before, our capacity to make informed decisions and connect with the right environments and individuals remains a vital asset in ensuring we savor our later years to the fullest. It's about cherishing the beauty of existence while safeguarding what is most valuable, ourselves, has been a focal point in our discussion today. The decisions we make regarding how we allocate our time and energy can significantly influence our health, safety, and overall well-being as we grow older. Whether it involves steering clear of hazardous situations, opting for serene surroundings, or being ready for unforeseen events, it's evident that our later years should be filled with tranquility and happiness. Now, I invite you to share, what is one insight you've gained today that you intend to implement in your life? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means a lot to us, and we're committed to providing you with more tips for a fulfilling and healthy life as we age. Thank you for watching.